Yes, so they go here and worry away. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest this afternoon is a Nigerian rapper, singer, songwriter, and record producer. It's never too out of the box to call him a reality star. Joining us, let's make welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Efe Ajagba, aka Efe Money.
Yes, sir.
Fresh out.
It's so good to be here. It's so good to be here.
Good to have you,
Every
man.
time I'm here, man, there's always love. You guys, you're warm, you're nice.
Family now, but it's cold now.
Although some of them have left us. So.
Yes, actually. But wait, so you've not been to this studio before?
No, this is my first time.
This is your first time.
Congrats to TVC.
Because you cannot pretend as if you've not seen this.
No, yes, I was going to get there.
This something huge.
It's huge.
I mean, it's beautiful that, we're here and, you're saying congrats to us, but it's also, nice that we say congratulations to you.
To you too.
You've achieved so much. And most recently, we saw you on stage in Saudi.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Tell us quickly
so.
about that. You were introducing
Ajagba, the heavyweight boxer. He's actually WBC silver heavyweight champion of the world currently. It's just, I made a song, Money Talk, and I just had his name in the song. I was just hyping him because I said knockout like Ajagba. Basically, I was looking at people from my tribe, Urobo, who were doing great in their different fields. So I had the footballer, Etebo.
Okay.
And I had Sanomi. He's a very quiet billionaire. I like his lifestyle. He doesn't make noise. And Ikuku, who sprays money. Spray. He spends money. Before years, you call for me for. Yeah, but bottom line, so I happened to be in the US as at the time when I released the song. So and he had a fight. So his team, we just connected with his team, and I brought him out there in Tahoe, Nevada, and so we did the same thing again in Riyadh. So I'm more or less like his official artist now. So wherever he's
that's
performing,
so nice.
And the goal is for him to take all the belts, the heavyweight belts.
Oh.
So we will meet you. We're heading to the top together.
That's massive.
Yeah,
that's massive. So for your bio yourself, you could just write world heavyweights.
Yeah. No, assistant world heavyweights. But shout out to Efe Ajagba also. He's fully Nigerian. He left in 2017. He represented Nigeria at the Olympics and Commonwealth Games. And he's been doing great things, coming from how far he's come in Ughelli and where he is now. It's not
putting Nigeria on the map. Putting
Nigeria on the map and doing it without so much support.
Oh, wow.
You know our sports industry, industry is, so to say, low development for athletes, football and runners and boxers.
And they're still winning.
And they're still winning. Right now, he's the most prominent Nigerian, apart from Anthony Joshua, are doing it at this level. And he's just a few steps from holding the belt in the world, and that's
fantastic.
Huge, inspiring all of us as Nigerians.
Fantastic. I like the way you even talked about it. So now, having said that, we know that you have a body of work, an EP out.
Une Bounce. That's my most recent EP.
Yes, and we know that Money Talk.
Money Talk is the lead single of the EP.
Yes, one of the singles of it. And when I first saw it, I'm like, now, Une Bounce, when they blow pigeon, you left Nigeria, it's going to be doing
French, right?
He now told you that no, it's Urobo and all that. I said, okay, it's fine.
Une means music.
Oh, fantastic.
Une Bounce.
Fantastic.
I coined it because I try to fuse contemporary sound with the local Urobo traditional music, because our sound is great, but it's not really on the mainstream level. So I said, let me just experiment and bring this out. And I was happy at the reception. Both the Urobo-speaking people, non-Urobos, Nigerians, even outside of Nigeria, because I performed around the world, and the people respond in a few seconds. They are vibing, they are learning the song, and so it's so good, so fast.
I mean, having you here for me, it's a beautiful blessing, because I know where we're coming from.
Fact.
It's almost like a full circle moment.
BB Naija.
Singing
before BB Naija. We met before
BB Naija.
He used to be on Rift.
Yeah.
We did.
Because if it was telling me the other time.
He has interviewed me before.
On another station. Okay. And it's so interesting too, because this is full circle moment actually.
It is.
Because if it was telling me that, how you're telling somebody going for BB Naija who wants to go there, this is how it is and all that, so until they go and experience
before
themselves.
Before
they will see it, they'll just be like,
as they talk, if he does a nod head, you see, he does a smile, say, now I'm happy.
You have the experience, experience is always the best teacher.
Yeah.
But shout out to J. Paul. So the grind has not been easy. We've met before the house. He's doing his presenting stuff and the music as well. And I was surprised to just see him in the house, but I was excited for
Oh.
him. Oh yeah,
Thanks,
this is
my
next
dear.
level. I know it's
Great.
next level.
Great.
And shout out to the platform for always.
Now
reaching out to
let's
help you.
focus on your work. Let's
Yeah.
focus on Money Talk and your EP on a bounce. We know that you've gone on tours too, you know, and the interesting part is that you have names for these tours and they're so interesting to me.
Oh yeah. I've been 2024. I was in tour in like about 5 or 6 countries. I did Paris, South Africa, London, and the US. I don't forget one place, but that's I can't remember right now. But promoting the EP after the EP dropped, because it dropped in February last year, then I toured, and the response was great. I was getting booked around. From this city, another city is booking me. I'm like, oh, this is the life.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, now let's take a look at Money Talk, and then we'll be back with Efe Money. I love that it is so rich in culture.
Yeah.
So you want to tell us about that? What made you think that you should just showcase the whole Urobo culture?
So Robo people are mostly known to be witty. That's why we have a lot of them in comedy.
Yeah.
But they also don't know that we have very rich music. And I'm someone that's very proud of who I am and where I'm from. That's why I've been behind Efe in everything. So they know that I'm an Robo boy. You don't need to act. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, it's time to express it musically. Because I go to all these weddings and burials, anything that has to do with our culture, traditional wedding, and you see they play this agogo, they play all these instruments, the percussions. I'm like, man, this thing too sweet, but nobody they use them. Like, what's happening? Is it that it's hard to fuse? At first, so when we started the experimentation, shout out to Jay Ora, the producer. He's also a Robo. It was difficult because we tried merging it to see what we could do. But we took a break, like took our time to release it and see how we could fuse it, and that's how we were able to achieve this sound.
I think it was through you, yes. I met the other, what's that producer that has always been with you, that produced for Basketball as
Okay,
well?
yeah, Dr. Seth.
Dr. Seth.
Yeah, he's also your tribe.
Yes,
He's from Calabana.
Yes, definitely. I mean, one interesting thing about you, which we spoke behind the scenes, is the fact that, you know, the platform where, you know, projected us, you know, to the entertainment scene, that platform is not really musically inclined. And you had to come out and continue doing your thing. And, you know, you mentioned how you took yourself out of the reality space and how you've been able to maintain your focus on music. How has that journey been?
Well, for me, it's so easy. I'm very focus driven. I know why I went to the house, and I know what I will do afterwards. And I know where I'm headed to. So let me just put that out there. For history purposes, the goal is to fill up stadiums around the world. So very soon we'll be doing that. So that's just it.
Amazing. So this album is here. Everything is here.
EP.
You're pushing. The EP is here. You're pushing your music is out there. You're performing cities across the world. Amazing to see. We're celebrating you. What's the plan going forward?
Yeah. So my album is in the works. I just after this music video, I'll just focus on my album. I released the song with Mologo, by the way, titled My Bestie, also a dope-ass song. Oh, sorry. Pardon my word. So there was a mix in my promotion schedule. So it's clash. I'm promoting both the Money Talk video and the one with Mologo. But afterwards, my album is titled Just in Time. We are 12 tracks in. I just have one more track to do finishing touches. It's going to be 13 tracks, hopefully. And we have some nice collaborations. But I wouldn't say until I've cleared. I don't want to
give us one.
No.
Is there an African that is a giant in it?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just keeping it to myself because one thing, the business in music is getting more interesting now. Formerly, we don't need to have all this process of clearing before release. You know, you just collaborate and you put it out there. Now, man, you might have announced this song is coming out, and you start having conversations with the artist and his team, and the issues begin to, because already in the album I've had to take out someone's
I get
chorus
it.
already, so I don't want to see any collaboration.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Fantastic.
I mean, it's great to have you in the
Yes, good to have you here.
It's a pleasure. It's my pleasure to be
Thank
here.
you so
I hope
much.
you guys will play Money Talks video
We will
for the fans.
definitely
Yes,
do
sir,
that.
yes,
I mean,
sir,
you
yes,
can
sir.
follow him on all social media handles.
Yes, at Efe Money. Yes,
Yes,
simple.
Efe is EFEMONEY.
M-O-N-E-Y.
Ladies
Yes,
and gentlemen, Efe Money in the building.
Yes, so thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And before we go, guys, here is this week's reminder that happiness
Is
is free. Oh, I love it. Once I get South African steps, you'll no go hear what they
You already look like them.
because I already look like them. Yeah, it's true. Especially
South
what
African steps is their legs.
is their legs.
Yeah, Efe knows. He knows
And I
them
don't even
well.
know.
He knows the babes.
And
Well.
I don't even know how to carry these
You know
legs.
the interesting thing? I just started learning how to dance recently. If like I said, the spirit just enter me. I didn't know how to dance
Before.
But now, no, I did try.
I think it's just practicing.
Yeah, it's just to understand your legs. I think that's dance.
Wow.
It's more than that.
I'm telling you.
Get out. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for coming. I've done this with J. Paul. My name is Honeypot. And of course, this is where we draw the curtains on the show today and this week. It's been so fantastic doing it with you, and you. You know, you're like sweet grains of jollof rice in our bowls. The one that they use firewood to cook. All right. Don't forget that all the shows are on YouTube and you can catch a recap tomorrow on TVC. We'll be back bigger and better on Monday. Till then, you take care of yourself. We love you. Mwah.